All right, y'all. So I watched Love and Hip Hop last night, but I had to rewatch it again today because I was trying to make sense of the Spice and Tokyo situation and as to where and how it could have went this wrong, so wrong and so left, and how these girls on these shows be getting so upset with their castmates, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't know, and it's like y'all not even Remy Ma, Keisha Cole, Cardi B, like y'all not getting $1 million to be on this show. And the girls that be getting paid the most, once they get paid the most, they don't be up here fighting. So and y'all be fighting for so like $1,500 an episode. But we gonna get right on into it. This whole Tierra and Jasmine and Britney situation is a hot mess. Tierra, I had saw for you until you sided with Jasmine. And I get it as to how, you wanted. No, I don't get it. I take that back. Because you gonna holler about, yeah, Rasheeda just needs her space. Yeah, bitch, that's the motherfucking point. That's what we've been saying all along. Rasheeda needed her damn space. Then you gonna say that shit after Rasheeda blew up on her ass? You basically set Jasmine up for failure. I would have beat your ass had you taken me somewhere. But Jasmine is a grown woman. But I would have been like, oh, she needs her space now. But you didn't feel like that a couple of weeks ago, bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't like shit like that. Bitches like that? Hell no. I keep bitches like that far away from me. Jasmine, just Britney. Now you talking about you on team Jasmine or whatever, and that's cool or whatever. I can get with you rocking with Jasmine because you not here for it. You like, okay, you wrong or whatever. I feel like you would tell Jasmine she was wrong or whatever, and you wouldn't have anything to do with the situation. Tierra just on some messy, happy to be filming shit. Sean and Carly Red. Carly, you just messy as fuck. And I don't know if you do it just to be on film all the time. I don't know, but you picking with Sean, and Sean comes out to me the type that he would beat a bitch up. I don't know. And when the bus broke down, was it just me or was I the only one thinking like, okay, this bus broke down, but it looked like it was some more room on the other bus that they could have rolled. Everybody could have rolled on the bus, but I guess they didn't want everybody to be on that bus for 4 hours. That's the only excuse I can make, but I don't know. When they woke up the next day and Rasheeda told Kirk, whatever happened and all this kind of bullshit, and that's between you and her. I don't want her to be confronting me, which I totally agree with. And then she was like, yeah, anyway, let's get our day started. I fuck with shit like that. I just want to know, how fake is this Rasheeda and Jasmine storyline, y'all? I really don't know how fake. I don't know whether I've been saying this all along. I don't know whether truth lies or whether the lies. Who's to say that Rasheeda Jasmine was like they met when the show was off or whatever? I mean, it doesn't seem like that. Like that's what's going on. But I don't know, because a bitch ain't about to come on the show that I'm at and pop up at a party that I'm at, because we about to stop production on my party night. You gonna pop up in my club, or you gonna pop up on my night, my film scene, and I'm about to film a scene with this bitch? Remember how motherfucking Masika wouldn't film a scene with Alexis Scott and she let them know up front? And whenever Alexis Scott would come around, she would jump ship. or they will make it possible where Alexis Scott and Masika didn't cross paths. Yeah, so I'm not really understanding how Rasheeda kind of let this bitch get in the fold and then mix with her. It would seem to me that if you really didn't want this Jasmine girl around you, Rasheeda, you would tell filming, okay, when this bitch come in so many feet of me, let this bitch know she can't get in here, because you know they got that. I don't know. I know people that have done reality TV. You know, I know people behind the scenes or whatever, and people just can't pop up. I mean, they do pop-ups, but there's people behind the scenes, and like I'm saying, Rasheeda could have let them know, I don't want this bitch in my scenes. I don't want this bitch around me. So I just feel like if Rasheeda really didn't want this bitch around her, she really would not have this girl around her, and it looks like it's for storyline purposes. I don't know, but get your money how you get it, Rasheeda. Let me see what else is going on. Shots out the young jock for fitting right in on the ranch. I was kind of glad that they went to a ranch and they did something different. That was good. That was a good idea, Rasheeda. I guess it was a good idea. Shit. Every time I get up here, I start yawning, y'all. I don't know why. Spice. Oh, Spice. I don't know how I feel about Spice or Tokyo anymore. I don't know. And that little apology, whatever you want to call it, I don't know if I'm buying that shit. It seems like to me they just did it because it was something to do. I will say that I think it's more of Spice than it is Tokyo, because Spice is so fucking petty and like, oh, this is my first season being on this show, I gotta turn it up. So I'm getting from Spice that she's more petty, or she's more into it, or more willing to pick on Tokyo than Tokyo. Tokyo really wasn't into it like that. And even though Tokyo was kind of, yeah, Tokyo, you did was like, fuck Spice or whatever. I recall you saying that or whatever, but I don't think you was just like, fuck her in regards to her fucking with Spice. Like, I don't give a fuck. And Carly went back, and y'all gotta stop telling Carly y'all business. Like, Carly is that friend, you know, that bitch you keep around because you want that bitch to go back and tell some shit. They thinking that you won't say it to their face, and you like, no, bitch, I will say that. That's Carly Red. You don't tell Carly no shit you don't want to get back. But then Tokyo, you kind of like, yeah, I don't want to go back to this old me or whatever. I've grown so much from this, and yeah, you might have. Okay, so I don't know. You say you've grown so much, but my thing is, when you went down there and you filmed that scene at that table, you probably already knew what was going to happen. I just don't be understanding y'all when y'all get on here and y'all say, oh, I'm not really like this or whatever. You're on a show. You're on a reality show. You already know what they want. You're going to get on here. You're going to fight. You're going to throw purses of drinks or whatever. Like, we get it. I don't know, but I did like the speech that Tokyo said, and she was like, there's girls that inbox her and tell her that they make her feel better about herself. And I did like what she was bringing to the show, something different other than a thought, you know, the ant body, the big titties and the big ass and the, you know, weaves or whatever. Here, personally, I thought Tokyo was a bulldagger, but that's neither here nor there. The fight scene. I don't know what in the fuck happened on that fight scene. I don't know if the production just said 3, 2, 1, we need somebody to fight. Boop! And y'all were just like, let's fight. Because Spice and Tokyo fighting like that, okay, and then Estelita, I don't know if you try to find your way on this show or whatever for you, so solidify your spot for next season without Stevie J. And I guess Stevie J did go to jail. I don't know when he taped his show or whatever, but I guess he is in jail or whatever. Yeah, Estelita, I didn't understand why you got so upset and so bucked with Sierra like that, because you was talking about how fake she was or whatever, but I don't remember you being so close with these girls like that or whatever. I don't know. All y'all bitches is phony and fake as fuck to me if you ask me. Let me tell y'all what was funny as fuck to me though. Mimi was just sitting there eating her food the whole time. Mimi was me in the fight, even though it got nothing to do with me or my motherfucking friends, bitch. Mimi was sitting there eating, and then she went on that motherfucking confessional, and she was just eating. I need that gift. Somebody sent me that gift to her. Mimi was eating, bitch. Yes, I was here for that shit. Mimi was like, no, not me. I'm not here to fight. Mimi, you hanging on, you skating on thin ice, girl. You are skating on thin ice. Really thin ice. You and Ty better make y'all a porn and leak it out and say somebody leaked it out again, girl. I don't know, cause it's looking real. You serve no purpose here, Mimi. You really serve no purpose, like none whatsoever. And wait a minute. Why did BK get so hyped with Estelita like that? I didn't understand why BK got so hyped with Estelita like that. I don't know. I don't know if he was defending Sierra, who ain't really even feeling him like that right now. I don't know why he got so hyped with Estelita. I'm not on that whole a man defending getting in between women's beef like that, because you know, girls, y'all will beef, and you know, next week y'all will be over. Oh, that's my girlfriend, and then you know that nigga over there looking dumb as fuck. But I don't know. I didn't understand why BK had got so upset like that. Carly, you been a messy bitch on this show so long. Now the tables turned against you, and you not willing to lay in the bed that you have made. And that's my issue with you. You'll say you messy when it's funny for you to say. You do the charade, or I'm the bone. You got that charade. You definitely got the charade thing going on, cause y'all the bone collectors, but y'all don't wanna own up to what y'all wanna tell. Because then you gonna pop off and say, oh, I got this shit going on with my dad. I don't need to be doing this. Huh? Bitch, you been doing shit like this. What are you talking about? You been doing stuff like this. I don't know Carly, and I fucks with Carly. Like, Carly is in my top 3 on this show. But I just don't like the fake shit. I can't deal with that fucking fake shit. And you was like, oh yeah, you know, I got all this shit going on with my dad. And I'm sitting there like, bitch, okay, all of us got shit going on. What's that mean? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And then you gonna walk with Jock, and then you gonna tell him you want him to meet your father? You just always doing some off the wall shit, Carly. But you can't never own up to like where you. That's my issue. You can't never own up to where you was wrong. See, and you always cover your shit up with, oh, that's my girl, and I was trying to protect you, and I was trying to get the tea and see what was going on, because you always cover it up with, I was trying to be your friend. I guess. If you like it, I love it. I do like when Melissa sat down with Spice, not Spice, but Tokyo, and told her, you got to take some blame for this situation too. But quiet as it's kept, Melissa one of them smooth bulldaggers. She one of them smooth bulldaggers. Cause I'm gonna tell you what, Melissa one of them bulldaggers where she be like, oh yeah, she like to come for you. Then the next thing you know, she got your drawers down in your pussy. And back to what I said. Do y'all think Melissa, do y'all think Spice and Tokyo really hashed it out? Or did they just, I didn't see where they really hashed it out, because Spice was kind of like, yeah, I'm doing it for Rasheeda. Tokyo seems to be more into it. She was kind of like, yeah, whatever. And, you know, I was with Tokyo and she was like, oh, yeah, you know, I use bitch like that. Call me a bitch back and we'll be cool. That's how I get down, too. Don't be taking my formal talk, you know, because that's how I talk. Out of context, you get mad about a bitch or whatever, you know. You gotta come over here and get with this slang, Spice, because that's what they say, bitch. Like, you can't be mad at that want to pop bitches every time you hear the don't call me a bitch word. Like she said, call me a bitch back and we'll be even. But yeah, that's all I got for Love and Hip Hop. These reality shows, I'm ready for Married to Medicine to come back on. I watched Potomac, and it wasn't giving much. It's not even worth me coming in here talking to y'all about it, to be quite honest. Queen Sugar. I sat down here and I started Queen Sugar today, and I was like, damn, I've been missing out. So I'm gonna get caught up this week, and we will see what happens. Bye.